Oh, what's going on emotionally and sleep deprived of zombies out there? This is your depressed one out in Roseman, California. Weaver John say. It is still Sunday afternoon. It's climbing in there. According to the time, it's about 1:21 p.m. Still the 12th of June, 2022. Yeah, you notice the changes of attitude sometimes, especially when I'm online, on how I'm doing these days. You can tell if I'm a bit more energetic instead of just, why the hell am I doing this damn crap in the first place? Leave me the hell alone, kind of thing. Yeah, it's the second one today. The, well, I guess the emotional tsunami that normally I would talk about, which would be the emotions building up inside of you after you got triggered, and then you get something innocuous happen, and then everything else goes crazy on you, and you're bawling your head off, and feeling quite depressed afterwards. Well, I missed the bawling, slammed right into the depression, and it's been hitting me ever since earlier this morning. Some of the videos I've done, I've still got in queue right now. Haven't done anything with them just yet, but I probably will edit or probably dump or something. I don't know. Probably list them in the Twilight Zone somewhere. I should call this particular one just a diary of a mentally depressed at this point. Mental illness, mentally challenged, mental health gone awry. I hear people dealing with their own problems. I hear some of the people dealing with other people's comments and also dealing with the COVID left and right. I'm coming across postings on social media about people in their grief and their depression. I'm trying to deal with things. How things feel like they don't matter anymore. And when the depression is kicking in that kind of a level, which I'm already feeling, it's right there. Okay, it's right there. All it needs is to give me another kick or two, and I probably will do something stupid. You know what the worst part about living alone is? Knowing that you have implementations left and right at the beck and call. Still, you don't do it. Some people call it strength and courage. I'm saying it's timing right now. It's wrong timing. Yeah, I do feel like some of those people actually wanted to do the walk over. The only thing is, as much as I'd probably want to see God at this point over here, I'm not quite sure if He's ready to see me or even wants to deal with me. And I probably disappoint Him a hell of a lot because I'm going through a lot and probably badmouthed Him in one way that I've insulted Him too many times. Now, I know I kept saying something about my 4 years old and dying on a table 3 times and God saving my life, and then not enough of that. Haven't said anything about it, or not enough about that portion there. But sending me back 3 times and feeling like I'm out of it. I got the fear of life, got the fear of death, and I'm struggling like crazy for survival. And in that sense, if you happen to put it into a context, or maybe out of context, it would probably say that I blame God for everything that's happening in my life. That's what's coming across, isn't it? I didn't mean to piss him off. I really didn't mean to put him in this situation here, but I got to make right on this one. I have to make right on this one. God saved my life because He heard my brother's plea. My brother did not want me to die. He just didn't know how to say he loved me. And deep inside, he did. And he was a loving brother to a point. He did have some issues he had to get taken care of. And they were taken care of. And Ma had to be the strict disciplinarian at times when my brother needed it. And I needed it. But I wasn't quite sure if I was ready for it or wanted it in the first place. I didn't conform or comply to anybody else's behaviors or customs or whatever they would have. I was a nonconformist. Had my fair share of video games to hide in. Go to an arcade and blow money like crazy and steal money out of your mother's purse. Get yelled and buried alive like the worm I am. I was notorious for that. And she tried to struggle at her best, taking care of two boys. One went into the military, came out screwed up. A teenager who's still trying to find his way and then still screwed up. And then a grandmother, who was my mother's mother, seeing how she was dying the last few years of her life. How the hell was she supposed to be able to deal with it? She had to put on the act every single day because she had to fight the depression left and right. She had to be dependent upon medications for that. She had to function to take care of people she cared about. She had to find more courage and more strength than she ever had to do what she had to do all throughout her life. But in the end, after she tried living a life and raising two boys into manhood, she was getting tired. She was getting tired. I know God was saying this one too. He had to have. All those that gave her support and then taken away, and then the last few years of her life was just, flies again. Got these damn things all over the place. And I gotta deal with these monsters. And I'm too damn depressed about it too. But my mother, she'd be on my case to get some bug spray. Get rid of these bastards. Or use what we got and get rid of them. That's what she would say. She had to be the stern, tough one when she was alive. Oh, she'd laugh with her friends when she actually had friends. And people loved her. But I knew deep inside she was... I didn't know it at the time. I know now, going through retrospect. And I feel for her and for my brother. That's what makes the tsunami so damn hard to deal with. Knowing more and more about my family, trying to do retrospect and trying to see how they're surviving, or how they were trying to survive all the way up until the point of their death. And I can't find fault with them. I can't find fault with them, nor can I find fault with God on this one. Because I know a lot of people do. I know I have. Because unfortunately some things are beyond our scope to know. It just is. Either we deal with it or we don't. I'd rather deal with it. I'm still dealing with the pain. I'd rather deal with it. I'd rather not hide from the damn thing. I'd just rather go through it. Okay? I know the whole pain was taking out a lot of my mother's energy. She had drugs that she had to use. just to get her through it. And so did my brother. He had drugs because he had to get through his PTSD and through everything else that was happening with him. And it was hard as hell for him to deal with that. Very hard. I know I've been battling with bouts of depression left and right. I've been battling with bouts of grief left and right. And the summer was supposed to be my time to just to kick back and relax. This has been the time that the emotions have been really let loose. I've been having triggers every single day now over the past few weeks. It's been building up and building up and then building up some more. There was a saying in my family that the Cameron men would be dying past the age of 60. Well, I'm 56 right now, so that means I've got about three years and some odd days left. I'll let it happen. I'm already screwing myself up right now as it is, but I don't want to disappoint my family. I wanted to tell them, look, I went through college and I tried, and I was still trying up until the day I die. So you can't say I didn't finish what I wanted to start. I wanted to get a degree. I got more than an AA degree coming up. Working on a BA. Better. And if I could get the BA past the 60, and maybe try to work on another goal if I could, if I was allowed. Or maybe during that time work on that goal. Who knows? But I know in the past few months, actually several months, it's been kicking my ass left and right. And it's gotten even bigger since I got out of school and focused less on that and focused just on summer. I just can't get myself working. I can't get myself going. I've had physical ailments still bothering me left and right. They're still kicking my ass. Also because the mental health is still kicking my ass. Because nobody wants to hear about it. Everyone wants to hear about the positive, the positive. Nobody wants to be depressed about the negative. If they keep hearing about the negative all the time, they'll be depressed. They don't want to be depressed. They want to be happy. They want to be delirious. They want to be out of their minds, drugged out. I'm sorry, I'm dealing with a reality check right now. A reality check is a day-by-day slugfest left and right. That's what I'm doing. Each day. Another day to slug it out. Another day, maybe to say something intelligent off my head that can actually mean something. I don't know anymore. It makes me too damn stressed out. It makes me too damn... It does make me stressed out. Things I'm supposed to be doing and are letting slide more and more. Sometimes I do get the migraines. Happy here. Not quite sure if I'm going to be stroking out or not. Or having a heart attack. Or let alone cancer. Jeez. Can't stand accidents. So I have no idea what God's got in store for me. Except maybe not the stress. And maybe I'm causing my own demise here by stressing too much. And maybe I am. So I'm feeling. Supposed to take it easy. Well, just how am I supposed to be taking it easy? In what way? In what fashion? In what form? What is it to take it easy with? Because I sure as hell don't know. I've got no clue. I wish somebody would tell me. I'm coming across too many damn people online are having their own damn issues of what their own lives of crashing and burning is. That's mine right now, is crashing and burning. How else am I supposed to be dealing with it? And to tell you the truth, God, I don't know. I'm struggling. It's the only thing I do know. It's the only thing I have is struggle. I got a perfect opportunity of killing myself outside. Go on a freeway, get run over. Better yet, go on the railroad tracks and get run over. Hell, we have them every so often out in Lancaster or Palmdale. Not enough out here in Rosemont to cause a traffic accident and cause everybody else to have more issues. Yeah, let's have a party over it, shall we? Let's have a wake before having the situation happen. Celebrate my death before it happens. It's like tap dancing on a ledge, thinking you're not going to fall, but you know you're going to fall. You're hoping you're not going to fall, but you are going to fall. Be surprised if you actually didn't fall. But right now, I don't know if I am going to do that or not. I am so damn out of it, it's not even funny. And I don't know what to do about it. Except keep talking about it. And maybe tap dance less. Or tap dance more and then see if I can fall off the damn ledge. Yeah. When people like that one. See, they don't care whether or not you're living or not. People don't care. They don't care enough. They care about their own things. And whether or not if they're actually going to be thinking about you or not. They got their own lives to deal with. Why deal with you? That's how it feels. That's how I get the indications from everybody else. Nobody else gives a shit about anybody else, including the ones that are suffering. And then I hear the damn moanings and groanings afterwards from the people who have already lost them from suicide. Yeah, let's use the word suicide. Suicide ain't painless. It causes pain on both sides. Miseries. The people who've got to deal with it on the living side, and whether or not you're going to be stuck with that spiritual pain for the rest of eternity. You have to come across one way or another as something worthwhile, right? People would gather to watch the show happen if I went out tap dancing. We'd probably see what the hell would go on with this guy, if he's going to kill himself or not. And then once I have, then what? Once I'm dead, then what? What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Nothing they can do. Because I'm already dead. Don't even know it. How's that for depression? And what scares me, making the damn thing come true, not even living, not even existing for something better. Nah, not happening. Anyway. Times like this, when I really get into that kind of depressional mode, and I'm close by to a bed, since usually I'm getting into more and more depressional at home. It's more feasible for me to crawl into a sack and sleep into it and just see what happens in the dreams. See what happens if I'm going to die or not. And whether or not if I'm actually going to pass on or not. Because at least that way I don't get to feel it. I don't get to hear it coming. It just happens, and then I get to deal with it. I've had a lot of grief in my lifetime. Too many people I've lost. And sometimes I get sick and tired of it, and I'm tired. I'm so damn tired. I'm trying, and I'm not trying hard enough for others, I guess. For me, why? What am I supposed to be trying for? I'm going to be getting my ass kicked. So what else am I doing it for? Piss the hell out of me. Yeah, I feel sorry. But people don't want to feel sorry for this kind of personality or this kind of person. They don't want to feel sorry. They don't want to feel that way about it. While the flies are the carrions are also waiting for me to die. They're like the vultures and the crows that are waiting. They're waiting for death. They're waiting for death to pick its moment. And then all the flies got me to deal with. Hell of a way to think and hell of a way to talk. But this is the way it is. I didn't leave any formal last will and testaments. Maybe informal somewhere, I don't know. But knowing how my family's been, my biologic and the so-called family of friends, uh, where were you guys when I needed you the most? Living your own lives. The choice I made. Yeah, I probably was pissed off. Family and friends gone. Now I got stragglers. It's not their job. Their job is to live their own life. Everyone else who actually says that they like my life or they wanted to be part of it, they weren't. At least they weren't here. They weren't here. I'm sleepy and I'm going back to bed. We'll see what happens.